Yeah, recently I have come across the queries from the student asking me regarding the essence, significance, relevance of Article 13, which is said to be the shield of fundamental right, overall shield, protective cover, protective layer of our fundamental right, which have been enshrined in the Part 3 of Indian Constitution. Now, when we look toward Article 13 subclause 1, it talks about pre-constitutional law. Okay, validity of the pre-constitutional law. If they are infringing your fundamental right, then they would be null and void. Article 13 subclause 2 it talks about the post-constitutional laws. If they are infringing, violating, abrogating your fundamental right, they will be null and void. Article 13 subclause 3 it talks about what does it mean by law, what comes under the ambit of law, and etc. Like law, it includes ordinance, bylaws, rules, regulations, customs, etc. Now, when we talk about Article 13, there are certain important cases which you need to remember. Regarding Article 13, subclause 1, we have different cases which is related with doctrine of eclipse. Okay. So, one of the major prominent case related with the doctrine of eclipse is Bikaji Dhakras Narayan versus State of Madhya Bharat of 1955, in which the court had said that pre-1950 law, that is pre-constitutional law, violating the fundamental rights were not void ab initio, but they are being overshadowed by the constitution. Okay, they are being overshadowed. उसको cover किया जा रहा है by the constitution. Okay, but they can be revived again once the socio-economic cultural conditions or the constitutional conditions of the country or the region would support the same. Okay, and once the parliament would resolve that constitutional anomaly in the form of constitutional amendment. Then we have one of the important judgment regarding doctrine of severability, that is RMDC versus State of Bombay, the very important judgment of 1957, which says that the court can remove the unconstitutional part of particular law or particular act without affecting the rest of the part of the law. Hence, only those sections would be made null and void wherein there would be an unconstitutional aspect would be there. Okay, so that is an importance with respect to doctrine of severability. Recently, you might have seen in Aadhaar judgment, Justice Deepak Mishra bench had used this kind of doctrine of severability. Thank you so much.